Welcome back at 6:13 and watching out for you this morning. Every year, Valentine's Day is a lucrative holiday for companies in the flowers, cards, and candy business. But another group is also poised to rake in the cash this year: fraudsters and scammers. In this morning's Deep Dive, News 5's Patrick Nelson showing us why you need to be ready for these attacks. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning, Bree. Year-round romance scams are a devastating and costly problem. We've actually spoken with some of these victims and featured their stories right here on News 5. But this time around, scammers are ready to go after people thinking about love during the isolation and loneliness of the pandemic. So here's what we know about romance scams by the numbers. About 25 million people are using dating apps. Experts say about 10% of those online profiles are fake. The average loss in a romance scam, $2,600, and for victims over 70, it is a startling $10,000. But it was women ages 55 to 64 who suffered the greatest financial losses. Experts warn scammers are targeting people who are depressed, lonely, or recently divorced.
What happens is the scammers feed on that. So they're absolutely going to ramp up on their efforts. In my opinion, this week, they're going to focus almost exclusively on these Valentine's Day romance scams.
They're on online platforms, other dating sites, looking basically for your money, not for your affection. So as Valentine's Day is coming up, and if you're looking for maybe a special someone, please be careful and aware that you could also be the victim of a scam.
So here are the red flags that experts say to look out for. For these scammers, a long-distance relationship is the norm. They'll also want to take the conversation outside of the dating app or site. This makes it easier to fool the dating site's fraud detection if it has one. The scammers also typically pose as doctors, military officers, oil rig workers, really people who are all difficult to reach, and they're typically traveling, and really they can never meet up in person. And I understand with these scams, there are a lot of emotions involved, but the bottom line is this will save you if you just keep this one point in mind. You should never send money to someone you've never met and don't really know. Now, maybe you already have a Valentine this year, good for you, or maybe you're even married, but straight ahead, I'll show you how the fraudsters are after couples as well. So we all need to be on guard in this lead up to Valentine's Day. Always watching out for you. Patrick Nelson, News 5.